So welcome guys back to our channel, and you're watching ReviewNext.ug, and my name is Elias, and today I'm going to be taking you through this 2022 Land Cruiser 300 series. So here on the OC 300 you get two keys, and here you have your lock, unlock, and as well as the trunk, and as well as the ones for the sound. But when you unlock the vehicle, for example, now it's locked, in that you see those side mirrors, they are folded. When it's locked, the side mirrors are folded, but when you unlock it, automatically when you unlock it, they are going to unfold and the DRLs are going to be turned on. Press it once. So at the front, as you can see, that there are so many differences that you can notice on this one over its predecessor. First of all, you have what you call a bigger chrome grille, which makes the L300 more aggressive. You also have what you call a black pan, which runs all the way from one headlight to the other, as you can see it. This headlight, as you can see it, on the older version, you had what you call a chrome strip, which could run all the way from the grille and extend into the headlight. But now you have what you call a single headlight with its dynamic sweeping indicators, as you can see them. And these are LED technology, and these ones change accordingly. They have what you call adaptive front light system, in that when you are maneuvering around corners, they are going to take the same direction as the vehicle that is taking, so it's giving you a clear visibility of the road ahead. Under the hood, you have what you call a 3.3-liter twin turbo V6 diesel engine, and this produces 309 horsepower as well as 700 newton meters of torque. And this is actually more than what you get. It's actually 15 newton meters more than what you get in a 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel Defender, and 100 newton meters more than what you get in a 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel Mercedes G400D. Wow. That this car has what you call two new V6 engines, in that the one I have here, the one which I'm equipped with today, it's the 3.3-liter twin turbo diesel engine, which is the V6. And there is also an option of the 3.5-liter twin turbo V6 petrol engine, and that produces 415 horsepower as well as 650 newton meters of torque. And this car, it's built on what you call a separate body and chassis, such as the Mercedes G-Wagon and the Jeep Wrangler. The importance of having that separate body and chassis: if this is the body and the chassis, it's the skeleton of a vehicle. Remember, when they're manufacturing cars, they first manufacture the chassis, then the body follows. But this one, the body sits, if this is the chassis, so the body sits on the chassis. The importance of having a separate body and chassis is that it's very easy to repair in case of an accident, in that the frame is not going to be damaged. And another thing is that it gives you what you call an outstanding off-road capability, in that it has what you call, it gives what you call independent wheel suspension, and you can easily tackle any kind of terrain such as mud, sand, gravel, as well as snow. The frame of this vehicle itself, it has been redesigned to improve on rigidity, and this car actually 200 kilograms lighter than its predecessor. Onto the sides, you have, these are 18-inch alloy wheels, and these are actually all-terrain tires, and these can go up to 20-inch or 21-inch depending on the version. You also have, these are actually your wipers, and these wipers have what you call an auto rain detection, in that if they detect raindrops on the vehicle, they are going to automatically turn on, such in that giving you an easy accessibility of your vehicle. You also get deeper side steps, and these actually give you what you call an easy get in and out of the vehicle, as well as to access the roof. And here you have 235 millimeters of ground clearance, and this high ground clearance is given to you by the separate body and chassis. So continuing on to the sides, you can notice this 70th anniversary badge, and this 70th anniversary badge, it is representing the 70-year heritage in off-roading the Land Cruiser has ever since it came into development in the early 1984s. So continuing on to the rear, you can notice your new rear tail lights. They're actually square-like indeed, just like the previous one, but these ones have been redesigned, and these are actually far way better than the old ones, and these are actually digital tail lights. You can notice your rear spoiler, and this is the VX version. The VX version, let me say that it's the standard version. this car came out in what we call three versions: the VX, which is this one, the standard base, the VXR, and the GR Sport, which is the top of the range. And this is actually your power tailgate, in that you don't need to do all the hard work for yourself. What you need to do is just to press a button like this, then it does the rest of the work for you. You can notice that you have what you call a towing hook. This towing hook, it can easily help you to tow something if you want to tow something. And again, for example, you might be there up country cruising in your ride, but you find someone stuck on the road. For example, you find someone stuck. You can easily help him or her out on his or her vehicle by mere connecting it to this and pull him out. You can notice that you have a ton of storage space inside here. So inside here, I've never seen a 100 watts charging point in a car before. This is my first time ever. In that here you have what you call a 100 watts charging point in the car. You see, it's just like a normal socket you can get in a home. Wow. You also get the seat belts for the rare, as you hear it, as rare seats. The third row, which I'm talking about. You have a ton of storage space, as you can see. And here, this is where you get your normal toolbox on the vehicle. I just need to press this, and the rest of the hard work is done for you. Wow. As if I open this door, you see this light projects the 70th anniversary badge on the car. It projects it down here. That says that 70th Land Cruiser. Wow, how cool is it? And this function, you get it throughout the whole door system of the vehicle. In that this door has it, this one has it, the other one, the other two. Getting into the interior of this LC300, hold here, step on the side step, then you hop in. Wow, you have everything. It's the state of the art technology. I have my leather steering wheel. Wow. LC300, you get this luxury twist. What do I mean by the luxury twist? You have what you call a newly redefined center console. In that you have your new stick gear shift. Everything is new. It has been literally changed from the predecessor. You have what you call your infotainment system, and the infotainment system, it's my best part in any car. In that, do you know that thing which is going to keep you entertained, just like your phone, that just like a phone entertains you within that day. But this infotainment system, it's one which is going to entertain you throughout the whole journey. You also have your climate controls, and this has what you call a 4-zone climate control. You have this, everything, it's buttons. You don't have touch, but it's buttons. You have what you call a storage space in here, in that you can easily place there your phone or your keys. You have your gear shift. You have what you call a wireless charging in place, in that when the car is turned on, you just need to push this, press this, then it starts charging your phone. You have a new stick gear shift, and this has what you call an automatic and manual transmission. You also have your off-road systems. Wow, remember this is a 4x4 SUV. You have your low range, high range. You also have your differential locks in place, and what you see here is the driving mode selector. You can easily select the mode which you are driving in. You also get your normal 2 cup holders in place, and the most interesting thing of all, push this, you have a cooler. In that your drinks are not going to get hot within the journey, so you just need to press your stuff in here and press this button if you want them cooled. Wow, this thing has what you call a 2-way opening, in that you can open it from this side like this, or if this passenger wants to open it, he or she just presses this and she can open it. Wow, it's a 2-way opening. So inside this LC300 at the rear, remember I'm sitting in the rear seat. This is the second row. It has what this is the second row, first row, second row, and the third row in the back. And here I have these perfect sitting positions. I have a reclining option. I'm very comfortable, more than ever. I have plenty of headroom, as well as knee room and leg room, and I can even push my feet underneath the driver's seat. I have this, let me say the 50th seat or the middle piece or whatever it is, but if I pull it off, I get and I press this button, I get my rear 2 cup holders for the rear 2 passengers. Wow, pull it back. Here, you have this wood finish I told you about at the front. You have your normal climate controls. This is actually not normal, like most cars don't offer them, but this one you can easily, for the rear passengers, they can easily control their climate settings from here. You also get two USB-C charging points for the rear passengers, as well as a 12-volt charging point. Wow. And here I'm going to be turning on soon. This is what you call a digital. You have a digital screen which is going to show you like what climate zone you are in probably. You also have an option for the car seat, in that just pull this up and here you can easily mount a car seat for the baby. Wow. You see these interior lights, you just need to push a button. They're like LED lights inside, in that you just push this and they give you that good lighting inside. Wow. You also get I've never seen most of cars having this, but you have vents here, your climate vents in here and there. Here on the floor you have a general, let me call it a relatively flat floor, but this is raised up. But again, this fifth person gets that a little bit of comfort. You also have vents underneath the seats. Wow, you have vents in that your feet to be cool. Wow. Also get this normal space. Wow. And so other stuff. Let's go. Remember, I told you that this car has what you call a 7-seat or 8-seater option. In that it has what you call 3 rows: the first, the second, and the third. So how do you get into the third row? Basically, you just need to pull this. How easy it is, in that this seat just flips over. And how do you get in? How? Here, like this. This is how you get into the third row, but you need to remove the load cover, which we've just removed. And to pull this third row, you just need to press this and pull it up like this. Wow. With this, you have a seat, and you have to again pull this up to give you the best. Wow. And you have your third row, and you have your headrest like this, and you're perfect. You have a perfect sitting position. But again, these seats are made for kids, in that I'm going to be like squatting. If I'm sitting, I told you, in the rear seats I'm squatting, like literally I'm like squatting. But again, these are made for kids, for young kids. For example, you have a huge family, you have your elders, you have your elders in the family, like you have grandmas, then grandpas. But again, you have children. The children can take up these seats, the rear seat, the third row seats, because for them they're not that tall. They have that normal height, that medium height, whereby they can easily for them get comfortable here. And again, another thing is that for this third row, you also get 2 USB charging points. You have it on this side and on the other side. And pull this up, you get your USB-C charging points, as well as 4 cup holders for the rear third row. I have this window, and people can literally see. It's not that tinted a lot, in that you can have a clear visibility outside the vehicle. This brings us to the end of the grand tour of the all-new Land Cruiser 300, and this car is only and only available at CFAO Motors here in Namamve with the warranty. And as you can see, it has what you call a starting price of $145,000 inclusive of taxes. And again, guys, if you have enjoyed our video, if you have really enjoyed it and you want your friend to also enjoy the same, just give it a like, and also give it a share. Click on that share button, and also click on that red subscribe button, as well as on the bell icon, to do not miss out on any of our reviews which I'm going to be having. And I'm going to be bringing you all the brand new, all the latest cars we have here in Uganda. And today we had the all new Land Cruiser 300 series. Bye bye, I'll catch you on the next one.